I swear, the weather was completely fine all day. I had to go change a light bulb in my car, and the moment we finish, it starts raining and thundering. So if you hear that in the background, that's what's going on. Even though, I mean, I shouldn't have to tell you it's thunder. I feel like after hearing it a couple times, you'd realize that's got to be thunder. But either way, that's going to be in the background. Got a nice atmospheric episode because today, as you should know, and you've probably been waiting all week for, we are going to get Omnimon and Omnimon Alter-S. Today, we're doing it. We're showing it off. And one thing I do have to say. In person, this screen is great. I think its viewing angles are okay. I keep saying viewing angles, but not really the word I'm going for. It can be viewed very well. It has a very nice screen, and also the contrast is really good. But when it's on camera, it looks real washed out. So that is something that I'm trying to, like, because like when I, right now it's dead on, it looks fine. But if I I don't know, if I hold it a certain way, it'll look real light and washed out. And it really doesn't look like that in person. I think it looks perfect in person, personally. But on camera, it does look a little washed out. So I might have to play with the contrast settings or something in these videos just to make sure that this doesn't look too washed out. Because in yesterday's episode, I noticed when I was editing it, it was looking a little washed out. But no more BS. Let's just jump right into it. We're going... Okay, so here's what we're going to do, okay? So as you saw from yesterday, you have to copy over the proper Digimon if you don't have them both. Like, if you were raising, if we had Blitzgreymon here and Crescarurumon here, we don't need to copy. They're already there. But for this example, for both these examples, we need to copy two Mons over here that are required. So we need Crescarurumon, we have him, and we needed Wargreymon, we have him. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Tag, you're going to select your Digimon, you're going to select the compatible Digimon, which is, in this case is Crescarurumon. You're going to select that, we're going to go, and we need to do 5 battles. I believe you have to win the 5, but here we go. This is going to be one of the easiest things ever. I actually should have done a critical hit from the beginning just to make it go a bit quicker. Because I did reset the Coliseum a couple days ago before we got to Mega because they were starting to get really hard and I kept getting injured. And that's not good because if you get injured 20 times during an evolution, you die. Or at least your Digimon die. So we got this rolling thunder behind us. We're going to try to get ourselves to Omnimon. It's almost as if the weather just knows that we're going to summon 2 of the strongest Digimon ever. Now, as far as strength, I don't really know how strong Omnimon Alter-S is, personally. I'd say that he's pretty strong, but I don't know if he's stronger than the original. I want to say no, but I don't know. They've never classified his strength. Like, we don't know if he's a... I mean, he's not a Royal Knight, so that means something. But, I mean, doesn't mean much. Just because you're a Royal Knight doesn't guarantee you're super strong. Although, in most cases, if not all, yeah, that would be yes. Oh, my allergies is acting up. Alright, get him with this Giga hit. Gotti. So yeah, just make sure when you're doing your tag battles you do have the 2 compatible Digimon. One of the Catholic Geek, who is a friend of the show, who's a member of the Discord, he recently was trying to get, I believe it was Alter-S, but he had an incompatible Digimon as his tag partner, and after the 5 battles, they did Jogress, but they became just this, like, they became this Botamon that, like, can't die right now, and I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. And it's interesting, to say the least, so I don't know if that's a common glitch on the English device, but do be careful when you are trying to Jogress, because you might mess up and run into a glitch. Last thing about battles that I forgot to mention is as your Digimon evolves, the bar goes faster, the sync bar, the first bar. If you haven't paid attention, it's been going by pretty quickly, and that's because we're at the Mega level. At this point, I assume they think that, you know, because you're at the Mega, you're going to be fighting a lot. You need to learn how to maneuver the sync bar and get that good count. Alright. 2 more left, right? I might skip this one just so we can see the last one, because we do have to do a total of 10 battles today. Don't want to wear you guys out. Starting out strong with a Giga hit, and they missed. Okay, not good. I mean, we're not going to lose. It's just going to be annoying now. Get him, Kreskarumon. Yeah. Alright, that's not good, dude. Come on. Oh, my lord. Alright, let's just skip that. Okay. We won. We won. Yay. Okay. Tag, boom, and let's do this. Should be the last one. This one's for all the marbles. Now, moment of truth, guys. Let's see if it'll happen. There we go. Blitzgreymon and Kreskarumon Digivolve to... Oh yeah. That, my friends, is... What? Omegamon Alter-S. That's interesting. So, it seems... So here's something interesting. He's not named Omnimon. He's named Omegamon. It seems to me like they're starting to use almost all of the Japanese names. Like, they're not using the dub names any longer. Because, as you can see, it says Omegamon, not Omnimon. Also, something else that's interesting. Omegamon, right? Alter, all that's in lowercase. I find that weird. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, so they're not using his dub name, but then also in the trailer for Digimon Re-Arise, they don't call Plotmon Plotmon, they call her Japanese name, which is Salmon. So I'm gonna assume that we're not using the dub names anymore, which I'm not against. I just find that interesting. Because I don't think they call him... I didn't watch the dub of Try. At least, well, I think I seen, like, a little bit of the first movie, but I didn't watch, like, much of it. I watched it all subbed, so I'm not aware if they use the dubbed names. Like, do they call him Omnimon or Omegamon? Anyone who's seen the dubbed Try movies, please let me know. I'd love to know. But yeah, this is Omnimon Alter-S. He is such a cool version of Omnimon. Not only do I really like the variants that create him, the combined form itself looks real nice. Out of all the Omnimon variants, this is for sure my favorite. I really like the look. I should have looked it up, but I don't know the names of his weapons. Like, I doubt it's called, you know, the Gray Sword, because it's not a sword. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know. I gotta look it up. I was supposed to look it up before this episode, but I forgot. But he looks awesome. He's just so cool. He's got, like, these, like belts near his, like, chest that makes him look more, like, knight-like, in my opinion. The red and the gold look real nice together. Red and gold. Very nice color combination. He looks a bit more mean. He's just a really cool-looking Omnimon. I really, really enjoy him. And, of course, like I said before, he is a new addition to this device. He didn't exist before the Digimon 20ths. Him, Blitzgreymon, Kreskarumon, completely brand new for this device. And I love that. And that's why I love this device too, because like even if you are aware of the classic ones, this throws a lot of new things and curveballs in there to make it feel new and fresh. And also, you get so many eggs in one device. It's crazy. So, now that we have the variant, let's get the OG. And also, let's turn on the sound. I forgot to turn on the sound. Is the sound on? Sound's on. I can't hear it, but maybe you guys can at home. Because, I mean, these things already are practically outside my hearing range. This one, though, man, it's just, I can't hear anything. Oh, and one more thing I should mention about jawgressing is that if we were to go into our stock, Wargreymmon's the only one here. Crestgarumon's now gone because we used him as, you know, as a part of Omnimon. They both exist now as Omnimon, and that's how it is. Now, if you were aware of how the pendulums worked and how that jawgress feature worked, you would, if you connected with a real person, you both would get the end result. That's not the case here because you can only jawgress with a copied Digimon. But if you both copy what you need, like let's say, you know, I have Anime Garurumon, if someone copied, you know, their Wargreymon to me, then I would have that, but I would also have to copy my Garurumon to them, and then we both then would do the 5 battles and then get our Omnimons. So that's how it works. I love it. It's a nice little Easter egg. You know, this jawgressing didn't exist yet when the original V-Pets came out. They didn't exist until the pendulums. So it was a nice way to introduce that newer mechanic. So let's get to it because we're already kind of running out of time a bit. Not running out of time, we're running over time, I guess I should say. So let's just jump right in. We got the classic duo. I keep saying Metal Garurumon and Wargreymon together. We're gonna skip the battle. We're gonna show off the last two. We're gonna show off the last two, and yeah, man, I still can't get over Greymon's sprite. It's just so weird. Like, what is that? I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was they just like one sprite in here that like looks like just nothing like he's supposed to is Genkumon. I don't know if you're aware of Genkumon. He is a Royal Knight. He's like a newer addition to the Royal Knights, and by newer I mean like the past like 5 or 6 years ago he was added. Still new to me. He looks like a ninja in this. Like, he looks nothing like Genkumon. He looks like some kind of like, you know, like ninja. I don't like his sprite. I think it's really just doesn't look anything like him. Like, I was just like, who is that? You know? I don't know. Okay, so that's I think 2, right? So it's number 3. Alright, that combination I believe makes the second or the third hit a critical. I don't remember. We'll find out. I gotta do an episode on like battling and the sync bar and the second bar. Yeah, now that hit is critical. There are button combinations, are combinations of patterns for the bars, both bars during tag battle, that will influence a critical hit, but at a certain point. I don't remember what happens if you do both at the top. Let me just show that off, because I usually stick to like 2 or 3 combinations. All right, let's see. Yeah, because I don't think they really favor you doing both fully. I don't think it's a very good count, but let's see. So the first hit it was a double hit. This is another double hit. At least it's the strong double hit, but it's not like, we're not getting a critical hit. We're not getting that wave. That wave is what you need, because that's really going to help you, especially later on in the Coliseum, because the enemy's health gets a lot, like, at least their defense gets a lot better, so hits start doing not as much damage, so you really, really need to, yeah, see, like, we didn't even, like, get a mega hit, so, I prefer, personally, the one I use the most, and if you've been watching, you probably noticed that I do it. It's the 3 and then half. So it's like half on both. So 3 here, and then about that much. And what it nets is an initial critical hit. Now, once you get later on in the Coliseum, it's not the best idea, because if they block that, you don't get another critical hit until, like, I think the 5th blast. And if the Digimon you're fighting is strong enough to block an initial critical hit, you're in some trouble, because he might block the second one too. So just keep that in mind. But it's definitely good for the early stuff. As I say that as I'm getting my butt whooped. Thank you. I'm like talking to you guys up so hard. If this is your rookie forms, guys, you shouldn't be having this much trouble. Come on. Okay, there you go. And what at that? They're dead. Yay! Alright, here we go. Oh my god! It's Omnimon! Or Omega... Wait. What? Oh, this is so weird. Okay. Sorry. Omnimon. And then, of course, we have... Omegamon. See, they're not the same. That's interesting. That is really weird. So, his name is Omegamon, and then we keep the dub name for him, which is Omnimon. Now, Gatomon's not... She isn't raisable on this device, so I don't know if they would say Plotmon or Salmon. However, I do find that interesting. So we have Omnimon and then... I'm sorry, Omegamon and then Omnimon. And as you can see, honestly, their sprites are extremely similar. The only difference is the horns on Alter-S are a bit longer, I believe, and they're colored in. Other than that, they're practically identical. Like, I think there's some other little tiny details in his sprite, like around the torso area, but they're practically the same. And they pooped. That's always weird when they poop and they're like these giant mecha monsters. Or the humanoid ones, or the hot ones. That one's also weird. But I mean, hot girls poop too. So, that's a thing. Rate that. Quote me on that one. Hot girls poop too. Xanadu. August 8th, 2019. I'm gonna go. Today's a long episode, and I have to charge the camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. We now have them. We went double super mega, or super ultimate, if you will. We did it. Now, all we gotta do is just, I don't know, do some battles. Let's try to get as far into the Coliseum as we can. So tomorrow is gonna be Coliseum grinding. On top of the Coliseum grinding I will be doing today, because we are very, very early in the Coliseum. There's about 100 battles in the Tag Coliseum, and we're probably in the low 10s. So I'll go do some grinding now, and then tomorrow, when I film, hopefully it'll be a bit farther, and hopefully we can beat it. Like, I really, really want to beat it. There's literally nothing that you get for doing it. Like, beating it, at least. Once you do, like, 100 battles, you get, like, I think the Quadramon egg or something like that. But, like, actually beating the Coliseum, you get nothing for. It's not like the Pendulum Ward, like it says congratulations, and it has like a champion thing, and you actually unlock something. Not in this one. It's just pure bragging rights if you can beat it on this one. And honestly, I haven't yet, and I've done a lot of runs on the original Japanese 20ths, and I could not do it. I don't know why. It was just so impossible for me. Maybe if I just, it was a little cheat and copied over a Grace Noblemon, maybe I'd be able to beat the Coliseum. But I want to do it with my Digimon. Hopefully one day, if they do make a wave 2 of these, I'll have a Grace Novamon, and maybe then I'll be able to beat the Coliseum. For the uninitiated, Grace Novamon is a Jogress that they added in this device when you Jogress Lunamon and Coronamon's Mega, which are available on 2 separate devices. So you need to own both to get the Digimon. But that Digimon has the highest base stat out of every Digimon on this device. It's literally the strongest. So I'm assuming that would give me an edge. But who knows? But I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got him. We did it. Alright. Peace.